If your Gmail inbox keeps overflowing or you are getting too many emails that you don't even know where they came from and you want to control that, don't worry. Mine used to be the same. But here's the good news. You can actually organize, prioritize, and structure your whole email environment with just a few simple tricks. In this video, I'm going to show you some powerful Gmail tips that can turn your inbox into a clean, smart, and productive workspace. By the end, your Gmail will feel lighter, faster, and way more organized.
First step, we'll log into our Gmail. So let us wait for it to load. Before you dive deeper, you need to know the type of messages you have in your mailbox. Is this for business, client, and all those stuff like that? But mine is just personal. So I'm receiving message from my social media handles and all those stuff like that. So that determines the name you are going to give your labels. So to create a label, you can click on this plus icon here, or you click on more and locate create label, new labels at the bottom. But we are going to just click on this plus icon. So I will type in the name I want here. I will do this to be work and business. I'll click on create, then the plus icon again. I will type in personal and relationship. I'll click on create. Then I'll do the third one. I'll do digital. I will type in digital and social activity. I'll click on create, and I'll click on create. So these are the three labels I want to create for this Gmail. So the next step is for you to go to the settings at the top right hand corner and scroll down. You see a heading called inbox type. You see a heading called inbox type. Then you scroll down until you see multiple inboxes. Then you click it, and then you scroll down again. This will appear there, but you have to scroll down again. Scroll down to multiple inboxes, then customize. So you click on customize. After that, the page will be loaded to you. You are going to see sections which we are going to type in the name of these labels. So this is how you go about. You type in label, full colon, and the name you've created before. Though the one on the right is optional, you might not need to do it. So I'll just type in the names then. At this point here, you might decide where the bar needs to be. Is it at the top right corner or below? But I'll need it at the top right corner. Then you can check orders. I'll just follow my settings. Once you're okay, you click on save changes, and it's loading. Let's hold on. Okay, see, immediately you have these labels at the top right hand corner. So what we're going to do now, that you're going to see the label on the top right corner, and on the left is where our messages are. So for example, Instagram, I will check. This is just Instagram I received from this is a notification I received from Instagram. So where will I drag it to? You can do it in two ways. That you click this plus icon, and then you pick the label, or you go to the message and just drag directly to the label. So you have to go through your messages to know where to position or group each of these messages. And one thing you notice is immediately you drag into the label, you find out that the message disappears from the inbox. So this is how you go through all your messages and then you label them. It makes your messages reading very simple. Then on the label part at the top left hand corner, you notice that immediately I'm dragging to it, you can see the numbers increasing. So another thing you can do when you're done, once you're done reading, is that you can click on this cancel. You see, it will automatically leave that label folder, and then you can focus on the rest of the message. Okay. In that same folder, this Carfax, let's say I'm done reading the message or I'm done replying the message, I can also delete it the same way I've done with the first message on that label. You can see the folder is now empty. So let's head back to all mail. So another beautiful thing you can do is to give each of these labels color. I mean their icon color. So all you're going to do is to click on the three icons. Then at the top, you are going to see label color. For digital and social, I will pick red. You can pick any color you want. Okay, I'll pick red. Then for personal and relationship, I'm going to pick blue. Okay, I'm going to pick green. Then the last one, work and business, I'm going to pick yellow. You can see it looks so beautiful and well organized. Now, in some Gmail, you'll find out that once you click here, you're going to see the message you moved into that folder, into that label folder. But unfortunately, mine is not showing. But notwithstanding, you can still see it at the top left-hand corner. So if you click it, you'll see it there. But mine is not like that. So another thing we can do is, if let's say we are the new manager, I don't like the existing label and I want to delete it. So you can click on manage labels and scroll down. Once you scroll down, you're going to see at the bottom, you're going to see remove edit. You can re-edit it, change the name, or remove it since you don't want it. So for this tutorial, I'm going to remove personal and relationships. I'll click on remove and I will say delete. Then everything is gone. See, if you check at the bottom left, you can't see that label anymore. But you are still going to see the label icon or folder at the top right hand corner. So to do this, you're going to head to settings. You click on this to go to settings, just the same way we did it. Then you click on customize, and then you go to the name of the label you want to remove, and then you just remove it out. You make it empty. And then you scroll down to save changes. You see, it's out of the way. So you just have two more labels left. Another wonderful thing we can do here is to filter our messages. Let's say from your boss, you want the message to appear specially, or from your wife or husband. You click on these three horizontal lines. You will type in the email. For example, look at mine. I will type in the email of my boss or my wife. I will click on create filter. Then on the boxes, I'm going to tick star, and also I'll go down to, oops, that's a mistake. I should click always make it important. Anyway, let's check out the stars. You can see once the message arrives, you can see it started already. It appears at the top of my inbox. So I can quickly just click on it and then respond to the message. So let's say I click the box that says mark as important. You are going to see that icon there showing yellow, just like the star. Or you check it, click on the more, or you check on important. You're going to see all the messages that are marked as important. So another wonderful thing, again, still under filter, you can do is to just put in this simple code under doesn't have, type it in, and then click create filter. Let it load. Then this is going to take you back to almost the same page the other time, but this time around we are going to pick the box that says keep. Let's say you have some messages that are not that important. Let's say they are not well titled. It's going to automatically archive the message. So where you can see it is to check on settings, see all settings, and then click filter and block addresses. You can see these are all the messages that was not well titled or that was archived. So this is a way you can filter your messages easily. Then if you check the right hand corner, you have delete edit. Another wonderful feature is undo send. Click on the settings and go to general. Another general locate where you have undo send. You can see it there. I will advise you increase the time. This is helpful in the case whereby you send a message without checking it. Let's say there's a mistake or you don't want to send. So this will delay the time frame which the message is going to be sent. Then you click on save changes. So let us wait for it to load. And I'm going to show you a good example of how to use this. Okay, so let's say I'm replying to a message. I'll just click on all mails and I'll click on this first one here. So I will type in my reply. Okay. I'll just type in, okay, I'm tired. So once that is done, I'll click on send. Then at the bottom left hand, you can see that on this we have message sent undo. So we have 30-second chance to undo that message. Let's say you just let it go. It's going to be saved. It's going to save as draft in your mail. Another wonderful feature still under settings that you can use is template. Let's say you are the type that your response is always constant. You can use this. So once you click on settings, you go to advanced. You go to template down, then you enable it, then you click on save changes. Let us wait for it to load. So I will just pick one of our old message and use this as template. So here I will show you how to create template. Okay, so I will delete this message here. So I'm using okay, I'm tired as the template. Let's say most of my message as the manager of this Gmail, I always respond to okay, I'm tired. So I'll click the three button, then you see template. Then when you scroll down to save as draft, then you're going to come down to this part that says save as template. Once you click it, it will show you a placeholder where you can type in the title of the template. So I'll name mine quick response. And I'll click on save. So you can see I've sent the message like that. So I will test it again. So let's say I want to reply. I will going to follow the same process. We'll click on three dots template and then we'll go down to, you can see quick response is there. Then you click on it and then you click on send. Another wonderful features you can use to schedule send. Once you hover over send on that icon there, you're going to see schedule send. This is helpful for you that want to send different messages at different timing. So once you click it, you're going to have the time frame which you want to give the message to be delivered.